Scholars, my name is Ashanti Barnes. I am the Early Childhood Curriculum Lead for Jackson Public School District. And on today, I will be teaching you a strategy known as the story mapping strategy. A story map is a strategy that uses a graphic organizer to help students learn the elements of a book or a story. So in our story map, we will find that we need to address the characters in the story. We will also determine the setting in a story, the problem and the solution. Now these are our story elements, and understanding those story elements gives us a deeper comprehension level for the content of the book or the story. So let's just look at the book, a very familiar text, The Three Little Pigs. And what we're going to do is we're going to complete the story map using what we know about the story elements. So if you can see, I have already pre-programmed our title for The Three Little Pigs. The first thing we want to do is to focus in on who the characters are. Who are the characters? So a character, as you remember, would be a person or an animal, or even a creature in a story. So we want to identify the main characters in The Three Little Pigs. So we would identify pig number 1, pig number 2, pig number 3, and of course, the big bad wolf. Okay, so now that we have our characters identified, step 2 would be to identify the setting. Now, when we're identifying the setting, we want to always ask ourselves 2 questions. When did the story take place, and where did the story take place? So let's think about some things. When did the story take place? So it looks like it was, for the most part, in the daytime, and perhaps the early spring of the year. So now that we know when the story took place, where did the story take place? If you recall the story, it took place mostly on the outside. There were a lot of things happening on the outside. And there were several key points in the story where it took place at a pig's house. So I would add pigs' houses. Okay. So now we know who the characters are and we know the setting. So now we're going to get to the meat of the story mapping strategy. And that is to, number 1, identify the problem, or what is the concerning issue. So what happened that was a problem in the story, The Three Little Pigs? Yes, you got it. A couple of the pigs made some really unstable homes, and the wolf came by and blew their houses down. So they're out of homes, and the wolf is trying to eat the pigs for supper. So those are problems, okay? Okay. So we're going to write 2 pigs built weak homes that the wolf destroyed. Okay, and why did he destroy the homes? He was trying to have the pigs for supper. Okay. So now we have identified the problem or the concerning issue. There were two of the three pigs built very weak homes that the wolf destroyed by huffing and puffing and blowing those homes down. And he did that with the intentions of having the pigs for supper. So that's the problem. That's what we have to understand, what has to happen beyond this in order to develop a solution. So that brings me to our next point, the solution, or how the issue was resolved. So let's think about it. Based on the problem, what was the solution to the three little pigs? Absolutely. The first two pigs ran to the third pig's house, whose home was made out of brick. It was very, very sturdy, and it protected them from being eaten by the wolf. And there they devised a plan to give that old wolf a taste of his own medicine. Okay, so let's write that down. So pigs 1 and 2 ran to pig 3's home, which was very sturdy. All pigs were safe and sound. They devised a plan to give the wolf a taste of his own medicine. So let's read that back. This is our solution. Pigs 1 and 2 ran to pig 3's home, which was very, very sturdy. All pigs were safe and sound. It was there that they devised a plan to give that old trickster, the wolf, a taste of his own medicine. So as you can see, we have taken a story map to understand the elements of the three little pigs. Now you can take this particular strategy and really have a deeper comprehension of any other story. Just all you have to remember is that you need to identify the characters or who was in the story. Identify the setting, when and where the story took place. Identify the problem or the concerning issue for the main characters. And finally, determine the solution. How was the issue resolved? I hope you had a great time with us in class on today. I can't wait to see your story maps. Thank you so much.